Hi, I'm Jake Thomas. I'm a senior in the Bachelor's of Science Engineering Technologies program. One day I was sitting at my desk, which happens to be right next to my dad's in our home office, and he said, "Hey Jake, look at this thing I found online. Do you think you might be able to design and 3D print something like this for me?" And it was this door puller that was relatively expensive and overly complex. And I thought, well, I have a 3D printer and I have this design knowledge from Stout. Why don't I take a crack at making a product that's both less expensive and overall better?
Due to COVID, we're still in the schools, still supporting staff, and we have some very large doors within our buildings, big steel fire doors, and I needed the ability to open these doors easily without touching them. Jake spent several hours doing the design, measuring up some door handles and getting the right radius, getting the right size up, and then fabricated it to what he thought would be strong enough to be able to open these doors.
I modified the product by making it a little bit longer and more comfortable to hold. It's a little bit more ergonomic. Also, I added a really long poker on the end so that my dad could hit keypads. There are several different keypads in the building that he was working in, so being able to punch in a code without having to use your finger was beneficial. And then I eventually sized it down so it wasn't so thick. It still had the puller on the end, but a little bit less large. And then the final product, which will be printed here on campus, is a little bit smaller. It doesn't have that nice poker on the end, but the slot has been moved a little bit, so it's a lot more comfortable for students to hold. As I was heading back to campus, we had a meeting to cover some of the training protocols as well as some of the cleaning protocols that were happening on campus. After that meeting ended, I emailed Joan, my boss, and said, "Hey, I've got these pullers. Would you like me to make 15 or 20 of them for the office, and would that be helpful?" They were such a big hit that the chancellor heard about them, so I got the chance to meet with the recovery team and pitch my product. I got introduced to Adam Kramschuster and Deven McCarty through the Made It Stout initiative. That initiative matched me up with a lot of our engineering faculty who are willing to take on the project.
Made at UW-Stout is a collection of the knowledge and technology and equipment that is on UW-Stout's campus. It allows us as faculty, staff, students to take project ideas, develop them, design them for manufacturability, and create usable products without having to outsource work to external sources.
Hi, my name is Deven McCarty. I'm a fifth-year senior here at UW-Stout in the Plastics Engineering program. I got introduced to this door puller project through Adam Kramschuster, who emailed me and wondering if I would pick up another summer job. I was already working for one of our other professors as a research assistant, and it just made sense for me to take on this project. I had to take it from its initial design all the way to the finished product. Over the past 6 weeks, I've redesigned the part, created the mold, helped Paul Craig machine the mold, create samples for laser engraving, make the laser engraving fixture, help Adam with processing, and supervise the final product.
The reason this project is possible is due to the strategic partners that we have in industry. For example, the injection molding machine we're utilizing is a 55-ton electric injection molding machine donated by Millicron. The PLA we're using for the base resin was donated by NatureWorks, and the laser etching additive and white color ink were donated by RTP Company. In addition, the laser that we're using to impart the text and figures and logos on the product was offered at a significant discount by Datalogic and Brass Company. We were able to purchase that laser at that discount using a generous donation from Evco Plastics. The reason we have such strong industry partners is because we utilize equipment in our laboratories every day. They really see the value when they know that the students are going to be using their equipment, not just having it sit in the corner and collect dust.
Once production was up and running, we averaged 600 door pullers per day, and we delivered twice daily to the housing department. Housing is including the door pullers in the campus welcome kits. It's nice to finally be back on campus and see the door pullers being actually used by students. It's one step that we can do to help slow the spread of COVID.
After working on this project for several months, I'm really excited to see these door pullers being put to use across campus.